Okay. Correct. I wonder if that's a cool sword.
What doesn't
Falchion
have you ever played Fire Emblem?
wields the. Ooh, wow. Oops, shifted the whole thing. Force wields the Divine Blade of Legends, Falchion. Main weapon in both the Fire Emblem games and Smash Bros. I like his sword.
I have never played Fire Emblem. I only know that Corrin is a dragon. That's all I know.
Is he from the same thing?
Yes, Fire Emblem.
Okay. I've never played it. I've never played it at all.
Me either. I don't know anything.
Like, honestly, just playing Marth in this kind of makes me want to play his game.
Yeah, I've heard Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem's a story-heavy game.
Is it?
It has, I think, like Final Fantasy type fighting.
Which I feel like I would be okay with Final Fantasy because it's very story-driven. Which is why I like Legends of the Dragoon so much. It's like, it's completely story-driven, like, it's a completely story-driven game. Where you're like, as you're moving along, you're building your team and bringing people like in. I like those types of games.
I think you really like Fire Emblem. I've heard good things about it, and then also bad things about it, specifically from people who game. So, the good thing is I've heard of, like, oh, it has a good story. The bad thing is I've heard of, like, it has a good story.
The thing is, the story is what gets me. Even if the graphics aren't that great or the fighting isn't that great, I like a good story.
Okay. The Corrin is a dragon in Fire Emblem. Okay. Ooh.
Oh, hey Jesse. What up, Bubba?
Wow! Duts going for the bucket kill there. Duts, Eevus was doing really good, actually. Wow, okay. They just traded stocks, both characters down to 2. They were doing pretty well in the middle.
That's definitely a good matchup.
Corrin is a fun character. I have always liked to play Corrin. I have bad memories with Corrin, though. There's my ex
Hey, sweetheart.
Ooh. That move that Corrin has is very dangerous.
Yeah, that sword that extends out like that.
Because not only is it like a stab, but also if it misses, they still just...
It has to me, it has the same tendencies to Sephiroth's sword. Because while initially it doesn't have the range, it extends to give you that range.
Hunter Abbott says, "Let's go, Eevee, let's go!" So true! I'm rooting for Eevee here, especially because, Corrin's just fun. I do know that Corrin is, I think, one of the only 2 characters who have their feet out when they play.
Yeah, you mentioned that before.
Have I?
Yeah. I was literally... You have the worst memory.
Literally
just looking at not even an hour ago, we had this whole discussion. I was like, so why is that such a fascination to people that play Corrin? Because you're like, oh yeah, because it's the only human character that has their feet out. I was like, but why is that a thing? Like, why is it something that people that focus on? You're like, people are strange. And I was like, yes they are.
My ex-boyfriend played a lot of Corrin, and we always joked that he had a foot fetish, and then it turned out he actually had one. So, I just associate Corrin with bare feet with people who have a foot fetish. So, Eevee, I'm sorry.
Is it safe to say that those that play Corrin have a foot fetish?
Yes, I think there's a direct correlation. But Corrin is a fun character, unfortunately. That's only at 2. That's
a good range hit. Corrin's got too.
A lot of range. And just a lot of fun moves. That's currently at 2 stocks at 135%. Within... Yeah, there it is. Eevus taking the stock there. Eevus is on 62%, but I think if they continue to play safe and use that counter, it could be okay.
The thing is, they're both good players, and they're both well-versed with the characters. I mean, it's definitely a good map.
I didn't know you could swivel away. Oh, that's cool. Or a little stab move? I didn't know you could just stab and go. That's cool.
Oh, well, Duts is so well-versed with Mr. Game that, I mean, he just is countering a lot of things.
Ooh, that key move is so... it goes for most things.
Yeah, that key move is, like, if it hits you dead on, can be some serious things.
Even if it's, like, dribbling to the side, it's just...
Yeah, it's a very powerful dominated.
I do want to mention that Duts does have, I believe, a full bucket. So it could be another bucket kill here. Eevus is within... Oh, it's a plate kill. It was a good...
That was a good match.
Oh, I was not keeping score. Is this the first round?
Yep.
Okay, good. A good match. I do think Eevus maybe stick with Coin. I know what I said, right? Sorry about that. Not to say that Eevus has a foot fetish, but I do think that Eevus is pretty good with Coin. And Coin just has a lot of fun moves. I did not know they could swivel under a foot like that. Sonic! Back to the Sonic.
Coming out with Sonic, alright.
She played Sonic earlier and it was really good, so... Interesting to see where this goes. I like that skin on Sonic.
Maybe I'll be Marth for Renfro.
Yeah?
If I could find a good costume.
Oh, you could be Marth for, the...
Oh, the Halloween thing.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
That would be cool. I gotta find a costume or someone to get me. I still have to find like a sword, a replica of the sword.
The sword's gonna be the hard part. Maybe you could, like, 3D print the sword
That's
in
what I
8
was
parts
thinking.
and then, like, glue it together.
That's what I was thinking. Like, Zach, can I borrow your 3D printer? Look, I'll pay for the materials, bro. I'll pay for the materials. Like, for me a Marth sword.
Okay, just restarts. Eevus with 44%, Duts with 59, Duts at 55. Sonic! Sonic's just hard.
I need to find somebody that's forged.
Forge?
Yeah.
Oh, like a metal forge?
Yeah. Because
That would be cool.
I'm getting into woodworking and resin work.
Really?
And I would like to actually start making some crystal style daggers and swords. But I want to, obviously I'll build the crystal portion out of resin, but I would actually like to put it into a metal sword.
Oh, that'd be so cool. Resin is one of those things Resin is one of those things I've always thought was like really pretty and something I really wanted to get into, but like, then I read about how tough it is. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna die.
Really not that toxic. If you're as long as you're in an arid area, you're fine. If you got good airflow, you're fine.
Good
It's
stuff.
just like painting or staining it. As long as you got good airflow, you're fine.
Okay.
When you're in a concealed room with no ventilation, then you're kind of screwed.
Okay. I do want to mention Eevus got a really good start off Duts here. She's currently at a 3-star.
I wonder how well versed she is with Sonic. 'Cause I remember I heard you and Mark talking about Sonic before being like a super fast character.
I think she's the fastest one.
Yeah, which I'd imagine so. But it's hard to counter him because of his speed for the most part. But I feel like you've got to be able to have good control with him for it to be worth it.
Because it's so fast. I do think that Sonic has like a weird slide momentum thing. So I think having control is like a big part of Sonic.
A hell of a recovery.
Oh, his recovery's actually dog. His recovery's a little sprint. That was his homing attack. Get back in the stage.
That's the thing. If you can use that as part of your recovery. In fact, you can do that from a jump, and it goes across the screen and closes a huge gap. Works well.
And everyone's like, Eevus is killing it right now. 3 stocks, 197%.
Look,
he's racking up damage for the next stock.
But I mean, that's kind of where I was at. Like, not racking up much damage. He's sitting at 45 for a hot minute. She was trying, but you know, Duts was dodging and blocking. Alright.
I saw you grabbed a lot in your previous games. Actually, grabbing's good.
I grabbed? I didn't grab a single time with one.
Good, a few times.
No.
Not in your most recent game.
No, in the first game, I'm sure I probably did accidentally. I was just pressing buttons left and right.
Oh, there's me.
I was countering and doing all kinds of stuff. I'm like, how did I do that? I don't know what I hit. Like, then I actually sat down and Zach was going over some moves with Marth with me. And I was like, okay. But when I came to it, I was just like, I didn't continue with that practice and everything. It's just I'm too old. My brain is kind of sponging. Too much drug use.
All the cocaine. That's the craziest fun fact I
You
know.
remember that, but you don't remember the fact that we talked about feet versus foot corn earlier?
Yeah,
Like,
Eevus is on the last side with 8%, Duts on 2 stocks 150%. It can almost be even if Eevus can take out his stuff. This shit's hard.
I mean,
Ooh, I can't believe that doesn't kill.
I feel like Sonic is just not a heavy hitter.
He is not a heavy hitter. It's
I
like
feel like he's a lightweight.
It's like Sheep in the way that it's like a tickle feather combo kind of thing. Doesn't do a lot of damage. I have seen Sonic get a lot of offstage kills, and I'm wondering if maybe that's the Sonic appeal. Because he's
Maybe.
pretty up there in like a tier.
But I feel like he would be very good aerially
Oh,
if you're well
yeah.
versed with it. If you're able to work with him in, you know, actually being off the ground and even off stage. Because he's got that, you know, one shift over thing that he can, you know, fly across the frickin', you know, entire outside of the stage floor and recover. But he's not a heavy hitter. It's a matter of getting the other person to play in your territory where you have the advantage.
Almost like wearing the other person out. Or like wearing them out to the point where you can find a weak. I think they both players are on their last stock. It's getting really close. There's only a minute left on the timer.
I remember in one of the previous matches, I think it might have been Sweet D versus No, and pretty much all of their matches were off stage. They were fighting in the air, off stage, the entire time. And I'm like that. If you're that good, like I mean, that's some serious talent. To be able to maintain that, control that. Oh no!
Oh,
You just totally
crud.
missed the platform.
That is a 2-0 Duts to Eevus. Wow, that was really close.